One of the things that has influenced me is that I grew up in little villages. Villages that many wouldn't have heard of. And these are villages that had nothing when I was growing up. You can look back 72 years ago, what will have been the conditions in those villages. So as a result of that, I'm very sympathetic to the people in the villages and the opportunities that they're lacking. So I really, really have a mission to provide the best that can be provided for these villages and for them to do well. So I know that this facility will impact tremendously the knowledge, the skills, the creativity of these children here. And I'm sure that within a year or so, when we come back, we'll be amazed to find out what these little kids can do for us. So it's going to be very impactful. My name is Jafet Ayiku. I'm a Ghanaian, and I serve as the Executive Director of the Help in Africa Foundation, which is the organization that is funding this particular project. It's our mission to build at least one computer center in each of the 16 regions of Ghana. We started doing that. This is the 10th computer lab that we are building, and we're very, very proud of that. And we believe that it will serve a great number of people and help bring out the best in these students as they come in.
This site was selected after I was privileged to have met the Helping African Foundation executives, and then they discussed the possibility of bringing this innovation to Bono, is specifically my constituency, Techman North. So after deliberations, we chose Tuobodom, the district capital of Techman North, and then Nananom were handy to provide this piece of land for us to do this innovative lab. After deliberation with the team, we decided to choose this location, which was central to all the schools within this catchment area. So it's for this reason that we selected this particular spot. When we had the discussion, I was really excited when I saw other labs. I was told that as the promoter, I was supposed to provide the building that will house all these gadgets,
yes,
beautiful ones that we see. I gladly agreed to do that, because if you get an organization bringing all these things and your responsibility is to put up the building, I thought it was a fair deal. But as I started the project, I realized how enormous the responsibility was. So I had a discussion with Japhet, and there again, Helping Africa Foundation, like their name, came in handy to help me to finish this project.
I think it's wonderful to see the progress. We come at the beginning, the middle, and the end. And it's always wonderful to see the finished computer lab, finished Makerspace, which I have yet to see, but it's always exciting and it's always different in each location. What we do makes a difference, and we don't just bring in a few computers and leave. It's the whole package. We pay attention to the infrastructure, and it's great to see the plans implemented.
This is our signature project, so we are not going to allow any project to be just shabby project. We put out something and then walk away. Particularly the president is very insistent on making sure that whatever we put up is first class, it is innovative and classic. So we don't just come out and do something and just walk away. So we're very, very excited about the end results of what has happened here so far.
When we got the project, the first thing we did was to set up a committee that will do the day-to-day running of the activities till this morning. And the committee has really worked hard. Another thing we did was to train our teachers. We've trained IT teachers, maths, English, and science teachers. They are going to be there with the students as they go through their lessons. We also trained our center managers. They are going to be in charge of the facility after today's program. And they've gone through a lot of training as to what to do to ensure that this project or the activities are maintained.
We have installed a 50-seater lab, which is 2 separate labs. We also have a training facility, which is a 30-seater training facility. Plus the Makerspace, which is right behind me. As you can see, the kids are learning how to do some Legos and programming and so on and so forth. So the whole idea of the Makerspace is to give the kids the ability to have 21st century skills, creativity, innovation, which is required to survive in today's age. We're very excited to be a part of this Yamoransa model, that wherever we've gone in the 10 labs and the few more that are yet to come, is that we choose the best quality of technology for the projects, and we guarantee impact by training the teachers.
This was one of the labs where the promoter had to build the building right from scratch. Most of the places that we visit, the labs are always old buildings which are renovated. But as you can see here today, this building was built from scratch to house the project. So we carried out a needs assessment process in February to identify the number of students here will be able to access the lab, and then also to try to identify the proximity from the schools to the place. So hopefully at the end of that needs assessment process, we were able to design some solutions together with the Tech A team, and we started the installation in October.
So we'll be working with the funders to ensure that within the 2 years after dedication, the labs are well maintained. And during this period, we'll be working with the GES and then Municipal Assembly to put in place a maintenance plan to take charge of the labs after the 2-year period. With this, we believe that the labs will be well maintained and sustained.